Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. Let's get back into this MUN launch. So we're going to disengage and disconnect. I'm going to hit F5 first, just in case. Always F5. I mean, I know you might feel, maybe like it's cheating a little bit or something because you're saving. But this game is known to have little weird bugs and stuff that will screw you up. And things that are supposed to work a certain way sometimes won't. So we're going to disengage. There we go. And that thing is just going to forever float around the moon or around MUN until I eventually get tired of it. Now let's look at the map. Let's see. We could land in this big ass crater, but I say we try and land around in here somewhere. So let's go ahead and turn to our retrograde, which is right there for waiting for us. Alright, and then we're going to just burn on this until we get this down to a point to where we're going to hit in the light side. So around in here somewhere. Alright, a little bit more. Alright, let's aim for that area. That's actually a pretty good flat area. Now, here's the thing. We're going to go back into this view because we've got a nice little layout. Alright, we've got a pilot that's level 1+. So what that means is that he can make this job of landing. Everybody talks about how hard it is to land on MUN and Minmus. Well, what they've done, the devs, with this whole assisted piloting, is they have made it extremely easy to do so. You just have to know how to do it. So the very first thing that we want to do is we want to hit G twice, and that'll bring our gear down. I don't know why you have to hit it twice. But you always, that first time, it's just twice. Then from then on, G once will bring your gear back up, and then G again will bring it back down. But that very first time, it's always twice. Remember that, because if you try and pull that gear out last second, you could run into some trouble. Now, what you can do is you can set here. Right now, my guy's set for stability assist. I can point him towards prograde and retrograde. Now, you get this ability as soon as you hit 1 star. So if I set him the retrograde, he is always going to have my ship pointing towards the retrograde. So there's no more me controlling it. Basically, the only thing that I have to control now is throttle to control how fast I go. And that's it. I can spin or anything else to land, but basically you just control the throttle. Now I have already set up so that my ship is going to come in and land on the planet. There's no way around that unless I start burning away from the planet. Then I'll expand my orbit. But basically there are two types of burns. There's a controlled, calculated burn that you can do while coming in to slowly and steadily decrease your speed. That is the way that I choose to do it. And basically, it's not good. You burn more fuel by doing so. It's not a good thing. But it's not a bad thing in that the newer you are to this game, the more likely you will be using that method, because you want to be careful. Because the second way is what's called and what's known as a suicide burn. That is where you allow your ship to go on its projected path until you get to a calculated point that you've figured out in your mind how much thrust you need to slow down, and then you just punch it with everything that you've got until you slow down almost right before you hit the planet or the moon. Now you can figure out this stuff, but it takes practice. I mean, it really takes a lot of practice. As I've only landed on the moon one time, and I did that in the last recording that got contaminated, so I'm now doing it again. This will be my second landing on the moon or on MUN. And in the next episode, we'll go to Minmus. But because I'm going to be able to pack all this into one episode, apparently. But let's speed up just a little bit and get us to where we're coming in. And we're not really going to pick up that much speed. We might get up to about 500 or 600 meters per second. And at that point, I'll be able to slow us down. The thing here is you want to watch your altitude. Once I get to about 25 or 30K, I'm going to bunch off of this and I'm going to start thrusting it. Now I'm going to come off of this a little bit closer. Now see them big craters? Now watch my guy. I'm not doing that. Jebediah's doing that. Now as you can watch, if I hit Z, I'm losing about a 10 a second. So it would take me 38 seconds to drop to 0. About that with this particular setup. Alright, so I want to let go because I want to see how close I am to where I was landing. Alright, so I'm going to fly over all this stuff, and right around in there, I'm guessing, or somewhere in here, is where I'm going to try and land. Which direction are we going? And you can also scale, you know, by going up or going down or anything like that to try and make it to where you adjust your landing point. Like I can hover up, I can have him face prograde, and then I can slowly, you know, hover him up until and keep it going. There's all different ways to control this. And to do that, all I gotta do is hit one button and he'll automatically turn around to my prograde. Click on that one, he'll go right back to retrograde. Hopefully he'll do it quickly because we need to start slowing down a little bit. We're about 15,000 meters. Whoa, Nelly, get back over there. But he'll get us lined up. That's not a big deal. We're about 30 seconds. And he's not the best. But once you get him on it, you're good. Now at this point, we can start slowing down. I want to get to about 175 meters per second. Because we are going to land hopefully in this area right over here. That's where I'm going for. The most devastating thing that can happen to you is you land on one of these crater lips, because then your ship will fall over. And all this looks digitized, all the funky graphics, but the closer you get to it, the more it renders in and the better it looks. These are actual crevices, actual craters, actual all that stuff there on the surface. And you can build a dune buggy and come here and go around and fly and drive in them and everything. You can build everything. You can get the survey stuff so that you can survey the moon and find minerals, and you can build extraction machines that will come out and extract minerals and stuff that you can turn into. Let's hit F5 just in case. Remember to use that F5 because it can save your life, save your ship, and save what? This has been about a 30-minute mission so far. So yeah, it can save a lot. So we're coming down pretty good, and there's the planet. And those striations that you were seeing from up in the air, they're actually the contours and stuff that's built onto the moon. Now here you just got to kind of give him what he needs. He's going to try and line us up. There we go. Try not to hit 0 because he will now he's just gone to stability, which is fine. Whoa! Good thing I had that set up. All right, let's slow down a little bit. We're going too fast. Come on, baby. I kicked it off and I screwed up. Basically what I need to do is burn some that way. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm spun. There we go. There we go. Now if I point him towards that. Oh no, he's going to turn upside down. Point him towards my prograde then. No! I'm tilting the wrong way. Hit F9 quick, Zane! Woo. That's how messed up it can get. But where I was saying is that this is easy, is if you keep him on the retrograde. For some reason he kicked off of it. Maybe because I adjusted it or something, I'm not sure. But you can slow down and you can work your retrograde. to where it's going straight up and down. And then you just slowly decrease your speed without hitting 0. That's the trick to it. If you hit 0, your thingy's going to flip around. Right now we're going straight down. And it's just because I'm using that. Now this is how I should have done it the last time, but I got to talking and I messed with some stuff, and I guess it got flipped up to stability assist instead of on retro. And that 5 meters a second is actually landable. It's not going to break my struts because they can tolerate, I think it's up to like 12 meters per second. But I can slow it down just a little bit more if I need to. We're going in a little, about 3.5, and we're just about there. Hit 0. Booyah! We just landed on Mun. Alright, at this point, I've set up this ship, as you can see, to where we can get out and we can do some science. So, ooh, atmospheric pressure scan. We'll take that. We'll do a crew report. We'll take that. We'll do an EVA report. If you play with this, there you go. You can get the EVA report by going up and down on a ladder until it clicks. So there's that. Let's take him down and we're going to do a... there we go. We're going to get us a surface sample. Check that, 120 science. That's because I upgraded my thingy to the level, I think it was level 2. So let's go back up. Oh, back up. Wrong way. You got turned around there, boss man. All right. Let's just do this. All right, pull your RCS out. Turn around. Jump. There we go. So I'll go back up here and we will store all these experiments, and then we're going to pop off, hit R to grab. I want to jump on the surface. I want to do a EVA report from the surface here. Boingy, boingy! Alright, that should be an okay one from Mun's Highlands. And we've already done the surface sample. There's no sense in doing twice from the same place. So, let's turn our EVA back on, or our jump jets. Grab hold, get back in our capsule. Cannot board a full module. So we'll jump into this one. Alright folks, we're going to do some stereo study. We'll take that, 100 science, mystery goo observation. We're going to take that one. We're going to do another temperature scan. We're going to keep that one. I don't think we have any missions for here. We orbit and test a rocket, which I'll do sometime later. Alright folks, we have landed, and let's see how much fuel we got left. 641 units. So you want to find out on here where it's 90 degrees, which is right there. And you want to take off. And we're going to hit F5 just in case we screw up again, because we've landed and completed all that. So let's go. We can hit G to put our gear up. We're going to follow that 90 line because there's no gravity here. Not really any gravity, not much. And now we're going to jump out to the map. We're going to follow our thingy. Alright, let's lay it up some so that we get some height. Ten. Alright, that's good. Then when we get out there, we can set another one to go around, which would be great. And now we're doing exactly what we did from Kerbal, basically. I mean, I can actually set up our initial rendezvous right here back with the planet. How close is that going to get us? 1.6. Whoa, that's actually a contact. We'll actually hit the planet. 33. 140. 120. I want to get us at about 70. 40. There we go. Now we just go 3 minutes ahead. All right, about 11 seconds on each side. We just have to hope the fuel holds out. I think it's going to. Yeah, we're going to have plenty. Good enough. That's actually going to bring us back into orbit. That's going to deorbit us. Fantastic. So I'm going to time warp us now. And I always hit F5 right before I do this, before I hit this, because the game's known it's crashed out on me 2 or 3 times now. And when it hit this node, it tried to recalculate where your orbit was, it would crash out on me. There we go. I don't know if we'll stop. We're gonna find out just for fun. I don't know where we're gonna land, but I don't know if we'll actually come in and it'll slow us down enough to stop us at 44K. I'm hoping that we would keep going, but I don't think we will. I think it's going to end up landing us around over here somewhere, which is fine. I mean, there's KSP right there. Right there. So we'll be halfway across the world, but we will have completed this mission and brought home about 300 science. So can't complain about that. Now I could always burn out. I've got plenty of fuel and extend this out, which we might do now. Let's see. Let's go there. We'll add a maneuver. No, we don't want to do that. We want to do this. There we go. I don't want to go that far though. 140. Right about in there should be good. All right, let's get lined up. It's only going to be a 3-second burn. And we can actually burn that now. I don't think we really have to wait until we get to that marker. All right, now let's check it. Yeah, we're now at 100,000. So let's see how much fuel we got left. Because I want to try and do this right. It's going to make the video just a little bit longer. But, you know, hey, why not do it right? These are my Kerbinauts. I want to try and land near KSP, basically. I don't know if I'm going to have enough fuel to bring this down all the way. That's my only concern. So we're going to add a maneuver here. Because that's really big. Well, I don't know. 12 seconds to bring it that far. 30 seconds of fuel burn there. I don't know if we got 30 seconds worth though. I wish this would tell you how many seconds you have at the current, you know, with the current thrusters that you've used. But what we can do is get it out about that big, 23 seconds or so, and watch our fuel so that we don't burn it out. That way if we do start to burn it out, we can stop when we get around to the apoapsis. Then we can shrink our periapsis in so that we do contact with the planet. So there, we'll try. Can't promise it'll happen, but we'll try and see how it goes. So let's speed it up a little bit. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Alright, we want to start burning in about 12 seconds. 16, 15, 13, 12. And watch up there. I think we got about 26 seconds left. I think we're going to make it. I want to save about 5 seconds no matter what. Because 5 seconds will be enough to bring that in. That's enough. Now what we can do is I can get out here at the apoapsis, add a maneuver, and shrink our orbit in so that we're going to land just past, how much is that, 7? And we got about 15 seconds worth of burn, so we're going to make it. Now what we got to do is shift it down. There we go, right about in there. And it's going to put us just over, it says, but the truth of the matter is that no, it's not. All right, so let's do this. Let's use that side. About in there. I'm guessing again. That should put us somewhere inside this circle. So we'll see how close we get. Okay, about 28 minutes to burn up. A little too much. But it's alright now. Now we can get back on the 90 line and burn prograde just for a few seconds. Maybe a second or so. And open that orb back up some. We'll do it slow. Because I want that way over here. Alright, that should, maybe a little bit more. That should do us. A little bit more. Alright, there we go. So now we can get rid of this. I don't know how close that's actually going to get us, but it should get us somewhere on this side of the planet at least. So we can fast forward now. We're going to hit F5 once, just in case. It's going to get us inside. Yeah? Alright, and we're going to extend our... well, got to go back to this. See how it shrunk back up real bad? That's fine. I could just aim right here at my... I've got some fuel left. Not a ton of it, but I've got some left. There we go. And that's going to shrink back some too. See it shrinking already. Yeah, I think we're good now. This guy just doing along. I've already emptied that ship. There ain't nothing in either one of them two. I need to take them off tracking. But, you know, I'll do it after this run. So yeah, this did end up being 2 videos, even though I said earlier it was going to be 1. Doing all this right here, I didn't realize it was going to stretch that much. It only took us about 20 minutes to get to and land on Mun, but it took us another half hour to get home. Alright, let's slow it down. Let's get out of this view. Get back into here. Let's aim this way. Aim down. Let's separate. And now we land where we land. But you can also, again, set this guy. Set him to burning on that, and he'll help you keep it straight during the re-entry. Let's see how far we are off. When we hit the atmosphere, it's going to shrink this up about that far. That's our first flag. Oh man, I don't have my KSP flag. I'm aiming at the wrong place. Kerbal, or KSC, is actually like over here somewhere. So, and we're a little high, but it's too late to fix now. There we go, re-entry coming in. I'm using that whole run retrograde. So the only thing that should get damaged are my lights and my ladders. You can watch and they'll get little green bars, like a health bar, that will show you how much damage that they've sustained. How fast are we dropping? We're dropping pretty quick. That's KSC right there. You can see the lights. See the green bars? Never fear though, that's the ladders and the lights and all that other stuff. Taking a little re-entry heat damage. We should ought to start. We're slowing down enough. Another couple hundred. There we go. One more. And no more heat's being generated now. So as you can see, that's the lights, ladders. Nothing severe. This is stuff that we knew was going to happen. At least I did. I'm just going to let us kind of keep gliding a little bit. Try and get over this mountain. I mean, we'll be okay either way. It's our true altitude, 7K. 65. So 81, 65, 15K off. Look at them, they're cooling down now. There go our parachutes. We got this cliff here we're going to land on, folks. I wish I had some gear to put down, but I don't. They should slow us down enough though that we can land on that right there and it won't break. Yeah, I like all them crashing. Don't know what it is. Maybe it's the rest of that other rocket, that bottom half hitting the ground finally. Come on, baby. Open up. This was a good flight. I mean, we got a bunch of science, 300 or 400 at least. We're going to slow down to a little over 5. Yeah, there we go. I'm hoping that we don't roll too bad when we get down, because everything can break. But we saved it up top, so I can always go back and re-enter and aim a little better. We're about 40 meters off the ground. Hopefully it'll stay up. Hopefully it's not that big an angle. There we go. Alright, do an atmospheric pressure scan for another 3.6 science. Folks, we have landed on the planet. Alright, so we need to jump out. Let's go ahead and we'll send Bob out. Let's rotate you can rotate the ship just a little bit if you're careful. Sometimes. I guess I can't. But we're going to jump Bob out. We're going to hit space to let go. Hopefully we can jump up and grab hold of that. If Bob don't fall down the mountain. Bob's like, the mountain! Let's take a surface sample. Another 9 free science. And then I want Bob to plant a flag. So we're going to plant us a flag. And that'll be it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day.